Well, we're here at the Nashville Film Festival with Eugene Jarecki. You directed The King, which is premiering here tonight.
Yes.
Very excited to see it. How did you get the Rolls Royce?
Well, once upon a time, the film didn't have a Rolls Royce in it. We were really making a movie about Elvis and America and the rise and fall of the American dream and the rise and fall of Elvis, I suppose. And somebody on my staff came to me and said the car was being auctioned. So we had to figure out whether the movie could auction the car, could win it at auction, which it did. And I'm sort of proud to tell you, about a week ago, I would have asked if you want to buy it, because we were wondering if we'd ever be able to resell the thing, but we have actually found a buyer for it, and somebody's going to be the proud owner of the car once again. It's actually a secret at the moment, but where it's going is pretty fantastic.
That's awesome. So that the secret's going to come out later.
It will, and
That's
it's a good secret. It's a very good outcome for the car. I think it's a very poetic outcome.
That's awesome. So you have some amazing people that get in the car. Alec Baldwin, Emmylou Harris. We talked with Tony Brown a little bit ago.
The wonderful Tony Brown.
He's so sweet, so
I love
sweet.
Tony Brown.
How did you find all these people and get them kind of wrangled in, or did they find you?
To some extent, you make a movie like this and suddenly there's some sort of casting office in the sky that kicks in and starts bringing people your way through odd accidents. To some extent, there were a few people I knew that I couldn't make a movie about Elvis in America without. Peter Goralnick, Jerry Schilling, Chuck D, Scotty Moore, a bunch of people close to Elvis, and then also a bunch of American sort of iconic thinkers. Van Jones, people who today are really carving a real footprint on what it means to talk about the American story. And then along the way, in terms of some of the performers, people like Alec Baldwin and others, very often as we would go to one place, when we came to Nashville, for example, we had no idea that we would bump into Emmy Sunshine and her family. We didn't know we'd bump into John Hyatt. We didn't know we'd find Emmylou Harris here. So we come to town rather empty-handed and sort of in that Blanche Dubois way, sort of relying on the kindness of strangers, and that kindness was very fruitful.
It's amazing. So it's a bit of a political commentary too. Then I imagine I haven't seen the film yet, so it just based on what I read.
That's the understatement of the century.
Okay,
it's like saying the Constitution was about rights.
Well, will you tell us a little more about that?
Sure. I mean, it's this is not a typical Elvis biopic. I think that's for other people to make, and in fact, HBO just did one. I think this is much more of I hope, a far-reaching look at the American dream itself, in the body and the person of Elvis Presley, and our love of Elvis translates to a deep love of the country, and our concerns about Elvis, I think, parallel deep concerns that any sane and sensitive person should have about this country right now. The country's in a weird place. It's somewhere near the place where Elvis got to, I think, when he was bloated, addicted, self-destructive, and lost from his original moorings, and I wanted to really explore that and encourage Americans to look deeply inward through the person of somebody they love.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming to the Nashville Film Festival and for taking a minute to chat with us.
Can you imagine I'd make an Elvis in America movie and not come to the Nashville Film Festival?
It has to be done.
Yeah.
That's
so
amazing.
Here we go.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks for
The King, premiering tonight. Keep an eye out for it.